So we're done with EOS. Well, maybe it's more accurate to say that EOS is done with us, because we just can't do anything else there. It's just too much radiation, so we're going to have to go and, like, we're going to have to go and leave.
Hey, can you drop by the biolab?
No. No, I cannot do that, because right now I need to do something very important. We need to go to our quarters. That's what we need to do. So we're going to change our clothes. Well, no, we're not going to change our clothes. We're going to keep wearing this, because this looks dumb. We are going to change the color of our clothes. Because this, like, what is this? White and black? That's kind of dull. Let's do something a little more interesting, shall we? So we can make that a nice bright red, but I think you probably know what color I'm going to make this. Something like that. That's much better. And the other color, well, let's do that. Maybe make that a little darker. That's it. Perfect. Yeah, there we go. Now we're stylish. Styling and profiling. Also, I've decided something. We're going to change Ryder's face. We're going to actually make a new Ryder face. Because default Ryder, we've seen a lot of default Ryder. She looks dumb. We're going to make a Ryder that looks less dumb. I just need to remember, here it is. It's the med bay. We may also have a chat with someone. That may also happen. Hold on, Drac is talking right now. Whatever, we can talk to him later. We have a lot of people to talk to.
You're not Harry.
The blue give it away? Habitat 7 was a little more action-packed than Harry bargained for. He decided to spend his retirement years in the Hyperion looking after your brother.
Happy to have you, Dr. DePero.
I'll do my best. Now, hold still.
Ow!
Sorry.
I remember you having a gentler touch.
Still trying to get my bearings. Thought I'd be waking up colonists, not taking care of the Pathfinder.
I couldn't be in better hands.
I just stabbed you.
We all have off days.
I always hoped to work in the field, but everything's happening so quickly.
Focus on the positive. It helps.
I guess this is my opportunity to study alien species firsthand. Getting a Ket specimen aboard the Hyperion would be difficult, but here...
What?
A Ket corpse. For autopsy, a live subject would be better, but I'm not greedy.
Why do you care about the cat?
Harry didn't tell you? I'm a specialist in alien anatomy. My thesis on Krogan virility and aggression is what got me in the initiative.
Oh man, we have a heart symbol, but this is a different heart symbol. This is a flirtation heart symbol. So we may as well flirt with her and build ourselves a nice harem of ladies.
I had no idea. I'd love to hear more. Over dinner, maybe?
Oh. Thing is, Ryder, you're not my type.
What's your type?
Not a patient. I need to be able to look at you clinically without distractions.
Am I distracting?
Not nearly as much as you think you are. But we were discussing the Ket. An autopsy could teach us potential weaknesses, average lifespan.
Right.
Just something to think about. Sam, make sure the Pathfinder eats her vegetables.
What? She's just very excited to get to work, you see. Not her type? Well, that's just not going to work at all. I think what we need to do is get plastic surgery right now. So I didn't really go into this at all, because we just played as default Ryder. Because she looks stupid, and I wanted to play as her stupid face. Because, like, I mean, she just doesn't look very good. And it's mainly because of her mouth. Her neutral face looks like she's smirking, and it just makes lots of scenes awkward. So let's look at some custom appearances. We do have some presets here. This lady looks very serious. So, the character creation in this game is bad. Unless something has been patch, which I highly doubt that it has. I don't think I've seen any patches. I just want to make sure and see if this is still a problem. Okay, something is missing here. Let's look at some other options. Eyes. So we have eye options, we have some chin options. You know how you can't like change everything about your face? This is why it's not a good system. Like, you can't change your mouth shape. You notice that there were different mouth shapes in the presets. Like, this mouth shape is different from this one here. There's slightly different mouth shapes. And you can't just change it. There's other shapes you can't change, like your eye shape. You can't change your eye shape, so if you have this lady's face, you have to pick these eyes. That's the eyes she's got. They don't have presets for those things anymore, which is just bizarre. But we're gonna pick one of these ladies and make them. But I don't think I'm gonna leave all that in, because it might take me a bit to do this. So there might be a jump cut coming in a second. Okay. All done. I made a redhead. I mean, why not do that? Anyways, I think we're finished here. All right, that's gonna be our Sarah for the rest of the game, probably. She won't look dumb anymore, but she also won't look dumb anymore. It's a pro and a con. Hold on, the game has to load again. That sometimes takes a bit. Looks like it's gonna maybe take a bit this time. Wait, no. Okay. Now then. We got a new face. Let's read some emails. What's going on over here? Also, Dr. Aridana needs some assistance with something. We can go and check that out, I guess, when we get back to the Nexus. Cora did say she wanted to speak. Maybe we should check that out after this. Well, I'm sure everybody has something to say. Oh man, some Tempest hacks. Jump, wash, Q. We're going to have to wash our clothes a lot, because we are going to just wear the same outfit all the time. So it's important to keep it not smelling bad. Oh, Drac. Knows what I like to see. Rifles and shotguns. Exactly. No sniper rifles, though. I guess that's not a huge surprise. You see, like, this is, like, funny, I guess. I mean, you can tell because I'm laughing so hard at it, but, like, maybe this is slightly awkward. And Lexi with these yoga poses, diagrams. Yeah, I'm gonna need lots more diagrams and vids. That's very important. Please and thank you. Yes, PB is here, and she's around somewhere, and she's gonna hang out in the escape pod. Is that a good idea? What if we need to use it? That might be kind of a problem. Yes, we're all aware of facial reconstruction. We just did it, actually. So that's pretty good. Oh man, a hijack. Guys, we have a pet monkey to get. A space monkey, even. Well, that's going to be a thing we pick up, I guess. Oh man, there's a new Khaleesi. Well, I almost missaid her weird-ass name. Khaleesi Bensita Naljalani. There's a new version of that, and it's an Asari. You can tell because of the name, I guess. Well, I can tell. Okay. So we have a lot of people to talk to. We'll save these two for last, because we're going to have to come here last to leave. Let's head in here, which is the escape pod, which is where PB is.
You're setting up in here, huh?
Yeah, I'm going through what we got out of that vault. If I can crack this data storage box, it'll help with a personal project back on the Nexus. This is a nice, out-of-the-way place where I can tinker, and I can sleep anywhere. It's not exactly homey, but I like that about it. Not really looking for a home. Oh, but I will help you find everyone a home. While I'm with you, at least.
Should I consider you a temporary addition?
Everything's temporary, Ryder. I get it. You want to know who's on your ship, so you're here to figure out what makes me tick, right?
Something like that? Sure.
Well, I was born in a log cabin on rural Haitiana to simple but loving parents, just trying to... I look forward, not back, Ryder. Why snooze through my life story? Get to know me out in the field while we're uncovering the mysteries of this galaxy. That's why I'm here. Got tired of yawning back home.
Oh, will the harem have its first member?
Tackling complete strangers in the Milky Way wasn't doing it for you?
I think tackling you anywhere would be fun. Did I say that out loud? Life won't be boring with you around. I may never yawn again.
You left everything and everyone you knew because you were bored?
No, I came with someone I knew. Then she got bored with me. Ryder, the Milky Way was so... been there, done that. Even if I hadn't done it, someone had. If there's one thing you should know about me, it's that I live for the unknown. For the never been done.
That's just the one thing you want me to know about you.
Let's start with that then. Buy me a drink sometime. Who knows what will spill out of my mouth. Tell you what, I need remnant scrap. Remtech, I call it. For projects like the one I mentioned, which you're gonna love, by the by. Promise to bring me what you scrounge, and I'll submit to all your questions.
Remtech, huh? You got it.
You see, Ryder doesn't have a permanent smirk. It's 10 times better. Also, I was not expecting the freckles to be on the body. I'm happy they did that. I'm happy that there's actually freckles on a redhead in this game. Because, you know, Shepard was supposed to be a redhead, if you play Lady Shepard, and she didn't have freckles till the third game, and that was very, very disappointing.
We haven't really spoken since orientation, have we?
It's all been so hectic, but I'm sure things will quiet down soon. Can't be worse than the Nexus.
I guess they're still not going to speak. Someday, they'll figure out how to talk to each other. I'm sure of it.
When you've got a minute, stop by the medbay.
Didn't I already do that? Whatever. I want to check out the strike team missions, because I think I have a couple that need to come back now. I do! They did it, and I got loot boxes. Thank God. Also, I can make a new strike team, guys, because I have finally got enough mission funds. This is very important stuff. Let's do it. Oh man, Kilo, Echo, and Mike. I'm gonna get so much done now. This is important content. A celebratory mission. Well, you guys can go take care of that, I'm sure. 55% per chance of success? They've got this. In the bag. Let's give this one to the new Mike team, which is apparently made up of Krogans. These will all go great, I'm sure. And let's see, what do we got? Let's get all this. Oh, not a whole lot of stuff to get. Fantastic. Anyways, let's go in here, into the bio lab.
Nice place you found.
Clean air, plants, helps me think.
Something on your mind?
Maybe.
Your biotics always do that when you're maybe stressed?
I got it. I'm good. I don't normally lose it like that. A huntress should have better control.
Huntress?
Another term for an Asari commando. I was one, before the initiative. Some things stick, though. Like losing the old man.
How does a human soldier get to serve with Asari?
Prove your biotics can rip an APC apart, and people get nervous. Funny that. The Alliance found me a cross-species military initiative in a hurry. Sent me to Thessia to serve with the Huntress unit. One of the few places where my powers were welcomed. Your father made another one.
You were his second in command. Were you friends too?
He was more a mentor than a friend. Prickly old bastard. But I respected that. People treat geniuses like they're made of cut glass. I didn't care how smart he was. I think he liked someone not caring.
I know it's not the same, but I'm a good listener.
I hope you're as good at being Pathfinder. I said I wouldn't get in the way, and I meant it. But I prepped for years as your father's second. Then he chooses you? An untrained Pathfinder and all this mess to fix? The hell was he thinking?
Is this going to be a problem, Cora?
I don't want a rival. Just answers. It's done. Best I can do now is be your second. Keep your father's mission alive. Then maybe we'll all get what we came out here for.
You, me, side by side? I like the sound of that.
A commando friend said something like that once. I explained I wasn't into women, however admirable they might be.
So
I said I'd still take a bullet for her. We were a team. Look, there's still the mission. A lot of dreams to fulfill.
what brought you out to Andromeda?
Biotics like this. Thinking like an Asari huntress. I never had a place. Best I could be was a useful freak. The initiative was meant to be different. Will be different if this mission succeeds. So I'm seeing it through. It's quiet in here. I can keep the plants watered while I work. First job, see if there's any news on the Asari Ark. If they made it, we could use some Asari expertise. If you want to talk, I'll be here.
What? That was a strange camera angle. So I guess there are plants in there. Okay. I'll just take her word for it. Anyways, there's more people to talk to, and apparently Lexi wants something. I wonder if when it reloaded my character, it reset the conversation I had with her. I wonder if that's a thing that happened. She's not in here. This is a neat room that no one's in just yet. Well, I'm sure someone will enjoy that room. Anyway, let's go talk to Lexi, I guess. If it is, it's the same conversation, which I'm a little nervous it might be. I'll just cut it out.
And don't give the Pathfinder too much trouble.
Quit worrying, Rushan. It'll be fine.
Right. Have you settled in yet?
Yeah, got all my stuff here.
And your repair kit, spare parts?
I carry that emergency kit you put together all the time.
Good. Good. I'll check in with you later.
Okay, she's right over here.
So we have a stowaway.
You mean PB?
She's decided to set up in one of the escape pods. You don't need a psychologist to tell you that one's got commitment issues.
See, this is just a bunch of information. We don't need to ask this right now.
I'll let you get back to it.
I'll be here if you need me.
We can also respec our character. I think I said this earlier. I'm not going to do that yet. I want to be a biotic for a little longer. Might do it later, though. Also, the crew info board should have some posts on it, because we actually have a crew now. I'm sure there'll be lots of wacky shenanigans and fun antics in here as the game progresses. Absolutely. Okay. So we keep hearing Drac talking. We should probably go and check on him. He's in this room here, which is the galley.
The Pathfinder too much trouble.
Quit worrying.
They're just repeating the same conversation.
It'll be fine.
Well, Drac is old. Maybe he just forgot they had it.
Don't give the Pathfinder too much trouble. Oh, Rushan.
Who were you talking to?
Kesh, Nexus Superintendent, thinks she can boss me around just because she's my granddaughter.
Well, welcome to the Tempest. Trouble's what we do.
Ha! I like the way you think, kid.
Ugh, someone somewhere shivered when I said that.
Probably Tan. Damn politicians.
Is that all you brought?
You travel lean when supplies are tight and you're on your own.
Leaving the Nexus can't have been an easy choice.
It was, actually. Staying became impossible. After the mutiny happened, it was either buckle under Tan's rules or start our own colony. Easy choice. Bad consequences all around.
Not all Krogan left. Your granddaughter stayed.
Good thing she did. Without my Rushan, you wouldn't have had much of a station to tie your ship to. As for me, I'm way more useful out here. Lots to shoot at, for one.
Your people come first.
Keeping Kesh and our colony safe will always be my top priority. That's why I'm happy to tag along, help make this galaxy a little more hospitable.
Can't argue with that.
So he's hanging out in the galley? I hope no one ever needs to use this. That might be kind of awkward if Drac is like trying to sleep and someone wants to make a sandwich. Like, we have crew quarters, like right across the hall. You could stay in there. Just saying. I can't wait for someone to bunk up in the bathroom. That'll be really fun. Alright, we're gonna head into the garage. We got a car in there now. And there's some more crew down here.
Pathfinder rider to engineering. Repeat, rider to engineering. Shit, is this thing on?
Oh, Gil. Oh. Okay, so first person we're going to talk to is right in here, which is the storage room.
Pathfinder, help me with something? I know, not exactly standard. Gotta make the space comfortable. Plus, the fabric diffuses the charge from an overclocked Omni blade. Not giving up a 6% boost, right?
Right. What?
Never mind. BS for the requisition. So, finally time for that beer? And after 2 years and a dozen suspensions, I took a lateral promotion out of the force. Being a cop just didn't fit. But crisis response? Digging people out of trouble? That worked. I bet Hustle followed you into a few peace actions. Think about your Alliance days much?
Tell me about your group.
Heavy Urban Search Terrain 1? Yeah. Earth's contribution to a multi-species disaster response unit. HUST-1, but Hustle looks much better on the patch. All civilians, retired vets, or shits like me. I was fiercely bearded. Tastes better just thinking about those days.
I wanted exploration, to chase the cutting edge of Prothean research. I thought I'd found my calling. Seems like a long time ago.
600 years, give or take. So, Pathfinder. Why Andromeda?
That blunt, huh?
That blunt.
You're not getting in the harem. That's just not happening.
I was on a good path in the Alliance. Then everything fell apart. There wasn't much left for me. Andromeda was so far away, I figured if you're going to start over, start way over.
Gotcha. Clean slate. Classic.
Back at you, Costa. Why'd you come?
I want to say I'm running from my past, but really running from myself. That'd be a great story. But it's bullshit. I had family, friends, a good enough job, nothing was wrong. I just heard about the initiative and I believed in it. I believed in a new beginning. Still do. I have to. We're in it.
If it all goes wrong, it could feel like we left for no reason.
I know why I'm here. A bad start can't change that. I won't let it. In crisis response, I'd focus on essentials. That's you and this team. Pathfinder leads to planets, leads to people. You've got your part covered, you've got this. I'll do my damnedest to help with the rest.
That TV looks like it's kind of... Yeah. Don't they have like a mount? I guess the wall wouldn't have one, but that looks like it's going to fall if there's any kind of turbulence. And your leg is clipping through that couch, Liam. like, so this is Liam's room. I guess it's why are you clipping through? No, you're still clipping through the couch, Liam. You're still clipping through the couch. Whatever. I'll let him figure that out on his own. So, armory time.
To someone. Maybe they could use you on comms.
So you get to be with the Pathfinder and I have to watch your radio?
The radio or help Kesh with cleanup.
Wonder what's going on in there.
Oh, hey, Pathfinder.
The Pathfinder's there? Let me say hi.
Fine, but don't embarrass me. Ryder, this is Sid, my sister. Sid, Ryder.
Let me guess. Little sister?
Who are you calling little?
Look, kiddo, gotta go.
Wait, Ryder, I just wanted to know if...
So I know it feels like I just jumped aboard your ship without explanation.
I would have done the same just to get off the Nexus.
That's not why I came. Sure, I want to explore the galaxy, but I'm really here to work. I know everyone on the crew, even the actuators Gil prefers for the ship. Better, I know how to get my hands on them. With me around, your crew's going to be at their best. We've been failing for months, Ryder. Now that we have you, we have a chance out here.
Wow, that's some laser focus.
Yeah? Was it too much? Some people get intimidated.
I'm not just some people. I really like the intensity.
That's good. It's nice to feel appreciated. I should track down a lead for Gil's actuators. Back channels, you know. We'll chat later?
Well, that was short and sweet. What is... Blastos? Are you hoarding the Blastos, Vetra? How very dare you. I mean, I got a Blastos shirt on. You don't think I want some Blastos? God. Inconsiderate. Some people. Well, let's go upstairs. So we heard Gil dicking around. We should probably talk to him.
Pathfinder, making the rounds. Slumming it, huh? Want to see how the riffraff are making out?
Hey, it's a dirty job. Are you the riffraff spokesman?
King, actually. You might want to bow. Otherwise, no telling what might fall off the Nomad when you're out there.
I'll take my chances. Just want to see how things are going with the ship.
I can coax more out of this baby than some might think, but we shouldn't go too far or push too hard between Nexus stops. For now. It just feels good to be stretching our wings, you know? Locked in idle too long, you start to drift. People, same as ships. Stuck on the Nexus, gotta say, I was regretting joining the Initiative.
I doubt you were the only one.
Yes, but it's a new thing for me, regret. I tend to live the way I work. Kind of feel it, do it. Not a lot of close ties, no real sense of purpose. Figured maybe I'd find my true calling in Andromeda. Then I got here and, oops, I just made a decision there's no turning back from. I was going nuts on that station. You can't know how jazzed I was when you showed up.
You mean how jazzed you were that a Pathfinder showed up?
Tomato, potato. You just keep pointing this ship wherever you want it to go, and I'll make sure she can get there. Deal?
Deal.
So Gil, it's just him down here, huh? Well, I guess, I don't know what his job even is. I'm sure he can handle it. I'm sure, it might be super easy or something. So, is that everyone? Hold on, I want to just make sure I didn't miss anybody. The map does tell you where everybody is. So Gil, we talked to Gil. We talked to Cora. We talked to PB. We haven't talked to Callow and Subi. That's fine, we'll talk to them in a minute. And Vetra, Liam, Lexi. Yeah, we talked to everybody. Okay. Hold on. I pressed the wrong thing. There we go. Alright. So let's just head up to the bridge. And let's have us a little chat with our pilots. Let's start with Callow.
glad you stopped by. You'll pardon me if I keep an eye on our vector?
That's probably smart.
Nothing like being on the bridge of your very own ship, is there?
I could stand here and drink in that view all day.
When I was test piloting the ship back home, I often did. Of course, it took a whole team to build the Tempest. I was the only one to come to Helios, though.
Why did you?
What can I say? We poured our hearts into a ship that wouldn't realize her potential until Andromeda. I could have stood on the shore and waved goodbye, or took the leap to see how it all turned out.
I get it. Like leaving a good story half finished.
The team liked that one of us was going. It felt right after all we went through. I remember Serena debugging line 2281 over and over, chewing that green pencil. Tion and O'Connell arguing equations, tapping on the console, 3 drips of coffee on the corner.
You remember all that?
Oh, yes. Solarians have photographic memories, and apparently mine's unusually sharp. Like my past is still happening. Though I suppose with the Solarian arc missing, you might not get many chances to compare.
Did you hear anything about the Ark back on the Nexus?
Not a peep. Isn't that strange? You'd think there'd be something. Not that I dislike your company, but it's lonely without other Solarians.
Don't sweat it. We'll bring the Solarians home.
Of course we will. I just have to be patient, that's all. I should get back to it, but thank you. I was afraid the Tempest would be mothballed after we lost your father. We built her for this. She deserves to be in a Pathfinder's hands. Please, come by any time.
Well, he seems like a fine chap of a man, or whatever. And now there's Suvi, who has a weird face. I wonder if you can see it. Not quite. Hold on. Like, her complexion is not one of the better ones you can use in this game. She has the same hair as me. Oh, no. That's a little awkward.
Scans of the Scourge. All that dark energy twisting and turning on itself. It's splendid.
I suppose it is a rather darkly beautiful phenomenon.
Darkly beautiful. I like that. Helios is incredible, isn't it? Not just constructs like the Scourge and the Remnant Vaults. Just all of it. So alien. A constant reminder of the divine intelligence behind all creation.
You mean a god?
Yes, I believe in a higher power. I know it's a little odd, but I am a scientist because science brings me closer to something greater than myself.
Oh, man. Should we tip Fedora at her? Nah.
There's something about coming face to face with something wondrous that makes you want to believe.
Wow. It's wonderful to meet someone who understands. I've had to justify myself so often. As if having faith in the divine invalidated my work as a scientist. As if this sacred could be diminished by the search for truth.
You definitely have an interesting perspective on the interplay between faith and science. I'd really like to pick your brain on that sometime. Maybe over drinks? The Nexus?
I'd like that. Now I should probably update the rest of the team with my latest reports. We'll talk later.
Right. So, that's everybody. We've had lovely little conversations. And that took a while, actually. Well, we're going to head back to the Nexus next time. We have a lot of side quests to turn in. So, see you then.